I'm Ryan Pizlakowski, and this is the early review of the 2023 Chevrolet Colorado. The Colorado is Chevrolet's mid-size pickup truck, and it's been completely redesigned for the 2023 model year. This truck is more focused on off-road capability than ever before. Chevy uses words like rugged, athletic, and muscular to describe the redesign. And you can tell, because 3 of the 5 trims available are geared just for that: the Z71, the ZR2, and the Trail Boss. New for 2023 is a new frame, which extends the wheelbase by 3.1 inches. The overall vehicle length is the same, but the longer wheelbase makes the front overhang shorter, which gives it easier approach angles on steep inclines. Only one engine is available. The diesel and V6 are no longer an option, and it's only available as a crew cab and short bed configuration. We bought the 4-wheel drive LT version, which had a total price of $41,070. That price includes $4,675 worth of options, which include the remote start, 8-way power driver's seat, heated front seats, dual zone climate control, and a trailering equipment package, and a destination fee that was $1,495. As we mentioned before, there's only one motor available, and this is it, a 2.7-liter 4-cylinder turbo. Ours has 310 horsepower and is hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. You can also get the same engine with 237 horsepower. It costs less, but it's only available on the lower WT and LT trims. After driving it for a few days, I found that you do have to step on the throttle a little extra to access all that power. It's higher in the RPM range. You might notice this merging onto the highway or even passing someone on the highway. The EPA rates this powertrain at 19 miles per gallon overall. Of course, we'll do our own fuel economy test to see how those numbers match up. So far, the handling feels quite good. You still know you're driving a truck, but it's easy to maneuver. The same goes for the ride. This truck has leaf springs in the rear, which is more of a traditional truck setup, and it rides pretty well. Hopping inside, the first thing you'll notice is this cockpit's a bit narrow. It's a little bit snug. Your knees kind of rest against some hard plastics, and the seat is a little bit upright and chair-like. That works for me. Some people might not like that. The cushions are firm, and the bolstering is a bit limited. The material is not the highest quality, but it sort of fits the pickup truck vibe. What is nice is the driver's seat has power adjustments, which helps dial in a little extra comfort. Visibility is quite good. Even though it has chunkier A and B pillars, you can still see out the windows pretty well. What's odd is it doesn't have standard blind spot monitoring, which is fairly common these days. The rear seat is snug too. There's not a lot of headroom or legroom, and you sit a little bit higher than you would in the front. It's an okay fit for adults, but you won't want to spend a lot of time back there. The fit and finish is okay, but it's not flashy. There's some exposed stitching and some chrome bits and pieces here and there, but the dominating material in here is hard plastic. The piano black around the shifter looks nice now, but doesn't really weather that well. What we do like is this leather wrapped steering wheel, because you touch that every single time you drive. Taking a look at the controls, they're quite simple. You have this nice big 11.3-inch screen, but the beauty is these hard buttons and knobs below that run all the basic stuff that you use often, like climate control. And I really like this traditional style shifter. You don't have to think about it when you're using it, but it's not all perfect. This is Chevrolet's latest infotainment system, which has Google integration for things like Google Maps and Google Assistant. What's interesting is the Colorado has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which isn't true for other Chevys with this new infotainment system. Interior storage is okay. The wireless charger is placed well. It does a good job at holding your phone. Door storage is so-so. It only fits a tall, narrow water bottle. There is some storage under the center armrest, but you have to remove this small bin on top to get to the stuff below. The rear seat has some storage underneath, and it's easy to get to, but there's just not a lot of room in here. But if you're buying a pickup truck, you know that the best storage is in the bed. This truck has a soft open tailgate that is extremely slow. The bed has 8 tie-down points, which is great. We would have appreciated a factory bed liner, but you can buy one from them if you want. It does have some neat storage in the tailgate, where you flip these 2 levers and this pops open. You can fit some small stuff in there, but we washed this truck this morning and you can see water got in there, so it's not waterproof. As far as safety goes, the Colorado comes with a bunch of standard active safety gear, which includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keep assist, lane departure warning, and automatic high beams. Other important safety features like blind spot warning are available, but you have to pay extra for that. So that's the early review of the 2023 Chevy Colorado. We're still racking up break-in miles, but check back to consumerreports.org for the full road test.